97.9 The Box. Good morning, H-Town. Very special interview today. This is like it's like a proud big brother moment right now. Let me start from the beginning. I saw a trailer online, and I said, I thought nobody had saw this yet but me, because I was strictly told, look, you and Mika can look, but under no circumstances should you show anybody this trailer. Cool. I wake up earlier this week, everybody
Monday
like,
morning.
because even though we know it's a TV show,
Yeah.
boys like, y'all seen that Screw movie? Man.
Somebody called in. Yeah.
My homie Juan Rodriguez.
That's what his name was.
Real talk. Hey, bro. Hey, what's up with the Screw movie? He asking us. I was like, I know somebody that knows somebody. And then Keisha was like, no, it's like a TV series. So the fact that we're even at this moment right now is a big thing. Young Chill in the building, a.k.a. Isaac,
welcome
a.k.a.
to the show.
What it do?
My brother. Proud of you, man.
Man, appreciate it.
Congratulations first.
It's been crazy.
Now listen, what is your technical term? Because I don't want to. They killed my name last night at the Rockets game. They called me Kiotti. Kiotti Brown. So, how would you like us to? Because you're a real live director. Now, how you want us to address you, sir?
Hey, man, I'm Isaac. That's how I was born.
Brother Isaac is in the building this morning, ladies and gentlemen. We came a long way from that little room in Missouri City.
Yeah, man. Real long way. It's crazy.
Crazy, man. Super proud of you. Now, how did we start with this? Is it
All
biopic or is it biopic?
It's a TV. No, it's biopic.
It's biopic.
Yeah.
Is that the?
It's biopic.
It's centered around the legendary DJ Screw.
Okay.
You know what I mean? This year's 20 years since his passing. And, we actually have been working on this for the past few years and just wanted to pay homage to a legend, you know what I mean? As a youngster growing up, he sparked me to be creative just because he was doing something super different. I mean, I remember being 11, 12 years old at King's Flea Market, you know what I'm saying? Trying
to get the flow in?
Trying to get a tape, you know what I mean? And so, just in my personal life, he was iconic. And for me, being a director and being in Hollywood and just seeing, like, all this stuff that's going on, I didn't want to become a victim of my proximity. You know what I mean? And so, for me, my whole goal with being out in LA and being in Hollywood was like, I want to make sure that I make an impact that look good for my state, for Texas, for Houston specifically. So, I seen that there wasn't a lot of things going on and people investing in our stories. So I took it upon myself to invest in it. And so that's, and that's when we at where we at. It's a little premature, but man, we excited.
I know when you talk about other people investing in y'all story because you grew up on the culture, you know the culture, you know how important it is to the Houston culture. How involved was Screw's family in this? Did you have a hard time trying to get them involved in it?
Oh, man, they were super involved. Major salute to Michelle, Charles, Bub. The whole state was there and just making sure they were supportive. We went through what we went through to get to the point of, being able to tell the story. But, man, once everybody was on board, it was like, man, they family now. You know what I'm saying?
So to clarify, DJ Screw's estate, his real family is on board with this movie.
Correct. Yeah, his sister, Michelle, his brother, Charles, and his cousin, Bub, who run the screw shop. Yeah, everybody been involved since day one.
And I can only imagine you probably learned some things about him that you had no idea that was like shocking to you.
For sure. Yeah, it was crazy. Like, the more and more I dived into the story and doing more development, it was like, man, bro went through some real stuff. You know what I mean? And so, like, it was just like, even because he went through some stuff that resonated with me too. And so I'm like, man, it's important that this story get told because, a lot of these things are still reflective of stuff that's happening in 2020. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, man, it learned a lot of stuff, but everybody's so excited. It just put a smile on my face to see, like, even though it, again, kind of leaked out, it just put a smile on my face to just, like, see everybody just, like, screw. Like, he said he was going to screw up the world. And it's like, bro, we trending worldwide on Twitter.
Yeah.
Like, bro, done screwed up the world. for real. So it's just like, man.
The Screwed Up Clique is iconic.
Absolutely.
Especially here, being from where we from. People like Kiki and Fat Pat, to me, those are the two that really drove the sound of our region.
1,000%.
To this day, people still freestyle how Key and them used to freestyle when they was at Screw House.
For sure.
Fact.
Fact.
Of course, Fat Pat is no longer with us. Was Kiki involved in this movie at all?
Kiki was definitely involved. Kiki was there on set. Kiki was involved in this whole project. It's not a movie, but he was there on set and just helping develop, like, bro, screw the move like that. Nah, bro, do it like this. Bro, when he turned, man, he had one headphone off. Like, he was just, like, on me. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciated that, and I think everybody that was on set and redepicting some of these moments that's inspired by true stories was so appreciative of, because he the last, you know, he the captain, and he's still living. He was there in that room, you know what I'm saying, during that time frame. So it's just like to have his support and, you know, making sure that we make it feel as authentic as possible was vital to, like, we couldn't do, like, I didn't even feel right without his family and having Key involved. I just feel like it wouldn't even be right to even depict anything during that time frame.
So Kiki was like a screw coach. Like, no, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, wasn't rocking like that. The one thing that I love about Kiki and his energy, whenever I first started doing music, I think Kiki probably was the first OG artist that grabbed me and took me on the road to go get some money. And I know Kiki heart, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
for sure.
Bro has
passionate, very passionate,
ooh.
Beyond passionate. Like, bro's on top of me. You know what I'm saying? For real. Him and D-Rec, they were not playing. Like, nah, bro, it's gotta be right. You know what I'm saying? And so that was important. You know what I'm saying? D-Rec was like a big brother throughout this whole process. We're still going, and still a lot more to go. But, you know, it gotta be right. Period.
You know, they say pressure bust pipes, right?
For sure.
How much pressure was it for you to find an actor
yes.
Oh my God.
that looked like DJ Screw? This 20 years.
Man.
How hard was that? Like, let me. You jumped on Instagram looking for DJ Screw type build. You know, how'd you find the lead actor for the role in the TV series?
Man, that was a concerted effort. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Tan, Miriam, Kelsey, Tiara, our whole IO Visuals team. Like, I ain't gonna even try to take 100% credit. Like, I will say who we ended up choosing, I found him. But we went through over 7 months of auditions and people sending in tapes, and just, bro, it was like, and deeper than that was crazy, and a lot of people don't know this, and it's out now, but the lead actor, Roche, he's from Louisiana. And you know, it was very difficult trying to find somebody, one, so you got to kind of balance, you know, you got to be like, yo, okay, we need him to look close, but he need to be able to pull off a performance. Mm-hmm. So trying to balance that, because you got people, oh man, he looked real close, but his performance may not be all the way there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or, man, he ain't that close, but his performance solid. So it's like trying to balance all of that, and then just trying to comb through all of the, like, noise. And man, when I seen Roche, man, and I'll be honest with you, Roche heart was in it. You know what I'm saying? And for me and for the family, you know, and I'm speaking on behalf of the family, but, like, for me, I feel like it was vital that we get somebody that heart is in it, to make sure that they in with it, they rocking with it,
right.
They understand the importance of this, you know what I'm saying? Not somebody that just coming trying to get a check or trying to, like, so it was multiple reasons why we decided to move with Roche.
Okay.
But him being from Louisiana was crazy, because he had a crazy accent. So when I see,
man,
bro, like,
quit,
bro, like, I'm talking about, it was like I ain't gonna give him too much away, but it was a part of one of the scripts, It was a part where it was a line that said, "They gon' say." He kept saying, "They gon' say it." I'm like, bruh, it's they gon' say. And so, man, shout out to Eileen Morris and Rachel at the Ensemble Theater in Houston. We went through a dialect. We put him through dialect lessons for over 8 weeks.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yeah, man. So, but I believed in him. The performance was strong. He looked close enough. And for me, when I'm looking at like these other films, it's like, sometimes it's not even about how close the person look. If you can draw in like the performance,
right?
You feel what I'm saying? Is people gonna be locked in? And so I knew his heart was in it. He looked close enough, and he was willing to work. He was willing to put in the work. You feel what I'm saying? So we flew him out here to Houston. I'm talking about that's a lot of the unseen hours people don't know. I'm talking about every day for 8 weeks straight. I'm talking about we doing dialect classes on the phone, 2-3 hour sessions, like getting his dialogue just to even just get to not even a Houston slang, just to get to like neutral. You know what I'm saying? Once we got to neutral, then we start taking off some of the mains and some of the ends and the E's, you know what I mean? But man, it was a challenge. Like a lot of people don't see, those long hours. You know what I'm saying? Just like trying to get those small things right, because that's important for the story and for the culture.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's been a journey, to say the least.
Let's talk cast, man. I see little bro in here.
Yeah, man.
And you got an actor with you.
Marqus.
Yeah, man. I've been knowing Marqus, what's it, like 3-4 years old, bro?
Yep. Wow, long
really?
time. Yep.
Yeah, for real. Like me and Marqus' mom, Brandy, was super close. And man, I'm gonna go on a limb and say I remember the first time I remember seeing Marqus like try to rap. I mean, we was with my brother Jay Cut in Mo City.
Jay Cut, yeah.
And yeah, man, I've been knowing Marqus since a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro told me, man, his birthday came. I'm like, how? I'm like, oh, boy's getting old.
Yeah.
Man, I feel like an OG.
That's how I feel whenever I talk to you. Like, oh my God, this boy's thinking, man, what is going on out here?
Yeah.
So who does Marqus play?
Marqus plays or depicts a guy named Toe, who was real close to Screw. And he was one of the first guys to buy a Screw tape. And this is based on a true story. You know what I'm saying? So the character is extremely important, and as stuff develops, you guys will find out more. But yeah, Marqus' character is super important.
How was it for you? Because of course, Cloak and Dagger. Like I really watched that. Like so, when I seen you, I was like, oh, that's little bro for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So for you to go from, let's say, the Marvel scene, and now you're back at home, and you know how much this story means to us.
Absolutely.
Here.
Absolutely.
How was that for you to play that part?
An honor. Definitely an honor. I mean, when Screw passed, I was a year old. I was 1. So it just shows how impactful he was, because I remember being 7, and the first record I heard from Screw was 3 in the morning, and it just captured me, because my stepdad from Dead End. So it was just like I was always around it. So now, years later, being able to depict it in a film is crazy. It's a blessing, really. I grew up on Screw music, so it's an honor.
As a young brother, do you feel like young people here in Houston understand the impact of DJ Screw?
I feel like if they don't, they definitely will after this project. Absolutely. I feel like some do, but the ones who don't, they definitely will get a clear picture of who he was. Because I look at Screw like a Jam Master Jay, like a DJ. It's impactful in all cultures. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere.
Because if you think about it, some kids, and this might sound funny, the reason why they know DJ Screw is because they listen to a Travis Scott album,
sure.
and bro say,
Absolutely.
rest in peace to Screw.
Yeah.
Yeah, or Drake.
Or Drake. And,
A$AP Rocky influenced the
Yeah.
city too with Screw, so
Yeah.
it's
See,
crazy.
a lot of people don't, man, it's crazy to think this, but bro, before a DJ Khaled, before a DJ Drama, like, bro, even before a lot of these, and I'm gonna go on a limb and say before, like, a lot of these New York DJs was like even talking and screaming over mixtapes, bro, Screw was like, really put that into perspective. Like in the early 90s, this DJ was on a tape, talking, putting artists on it that went on to sell millions of records, bro.
Absolutely.
Like, that's crazy when you just really think about it and put it into perspective. Like when you think about now in 2020, like, bro, he the original DJ Khaled, bro. For real. Like, you know what I'm saying? And these ain't like no little artists. You talking about people that went on to sell millions and millions of records. Bro, he gave so much opportunity to so many people, and his heart was pure. He ain't want nothing from it. He just wanted to put people on, you know? And so for me, that resonated with me because that's my mentality. You know what I'm saying? And so I connected with the story on so many levels. It was just like, yo, this is crazy. And so the more I dived and got deeper into it, it was like, man, I gotta do this. I gotta do it right.
How long have you been wanting to do this story?
Man, I think.
And did you think it was really gonna, happen?
Man, I told my sis Latoria about this probably like 3 years ago, and I was just talking about like, man, it would be, it's just like the brainstorm said,
Yeah.
Crazy. We had a, you know what I'm saying, a DJ Screw project, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then it went from, okay, what does that mean? Then, I just started slowly taking the steps to make sure that, like, the more and more, how sometimes you have an idea, and I know God called me to do this, because you got some, when you go to sleep thinking about something and you wake up thinking about the same thing.
Yeah.
It's a calling, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, not just one night. It's like multiple nights. I'm talking about seeing Screw in my dreams, like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Just like Marqus. I mean, Marqus was one, but like I said, I was 10, 11 going to King. So I'm still a kid. You know what I'm saying? So to think how, like, Screw would have been, I think, 49 this year. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
49 or 50. Like, bro, that's a large gap. This man was one, bro. You know what I'm saying? So when you think about that, like, this man impact and the sound he created and originated and style has transcended decades. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, it's crazy.
I think that some of the stuff that I was seeing online, and I wanted to sit with you, one, because I know our relationship and I know how honest we are whenever we talk to each other. Were you concerned at all about the quote unquote, like, Northside, Southside beef during that time period? As far as you having to depict that.
At the end of the day, it's inspired by true stories.
Right.
The truth is the truth. For me, ultimately, and people will soon find out, man, this project is for Texas, for the city of Houston, from the north to the south, to the SWAT, to the east, to the west, for every side of the city. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be big for all sides, you know what I mean? But as a director, a story got to start somewhere.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And what everybody has seen is a trailer. You know what I mean? Again, it was leaked, and it wasn't supposed to come out in the form that it came out, but it came out.
Right.
But so you seeing, this is bigger than just obviously just that trailer. You feel what I'm saying? But this will be beneficial for every single creative in the city of Houston and every single creative in the state of Texas. And it's inspired by true stories. And so just like if you watching Power or if you watching The Wire, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I think about it like that. Like, think Screw is Ghost minus the shooting in the, you know what I'm saying?
I was talking to Keisha. We were talking about it the other day, and I was like, it's almost like people being mad about slavery movies. That was real. Like, when it comes out, people be hurt. Like, why do they show these slavery movies? Because that's really how we live.
But you know what,
families
man?
really went.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but I think the biggest thing, and I tell this to everybody, like, bro, the ratio of negativity is so minimal.
Right.
It's like, man, bro, it make me smile, bro. Just like I said, seeing everybody like, man, this should have been done. It's going down for the state. Texas stand up. Like, it's so much, like, the ratio got to be at least 1,000,000 to 1.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the hate is so minimal, and you just got to know, Big Bro D-Rick told me this. Whenever you doing something pivotal, know the hate gonna come with it. So if they ain't hating, then you ain't doing something right. So, bro, just y'all doing it the right way. So we know we doing it the right way, and hate gonna come with that. But at the end of the day, I look at it like this: it's 20 years nobody ever told his story. Man, if you hating on a man who passed and created a whole sound and a culture for us to live on 20 years later, this ain't about nobody else. This ain't about me. This ain't about Isaac. This ain't about Marcus. This ain't about no Cass, no Kiki, no. This about DJ Screw. Right. 20 years later, and if any shape, form, or fashion, you not supportive of that, you ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you got love for Screw, you got love for this, what we doing.
Right.
And I think shout out to all the people from the SUC, all the people from the Swisher House, man, everybody that is aligning with us and like, man, we see it, we get it, you know what I'm saying? And we love that. We love them. Right. They created this culture. So, you know, for me, it's just, man, let's keep pushing it forward because it's going to bring the light and the shine back on the city.
You haven't really said if it's going to be like a TV series or a biopic or anything like that, but are you finished shooting?
The project is in development.
Okay.
It's in development, and it's a lot going on right now.
And you're looking, I mean, obviously shoving it to networks or?
It's in development.
Okay. Just asking.
You know what? I think it may be in development. How in the world? Because I feel kind of hurt a little bit. I'm in my feelings. How y'all been working on this 3 years and we just found out because a trailer leaked?
What? Who leaked the trailer?
This has got to be the best kept secret
listen,
in Houston history.
When I tell you, my publicists have turned into CSI agents.
CSI Houston. That's your next film. CSI Houston.
Like, you know, to be honest, we wish that it was, you know, more controlled because we, you know, like, man, I woke up, you know what I'm saying? Kiki hit my line, like, and then I look on, he like, bro, and I go look, I seen a video with 500,000 views on Twitter. I'm like, bro,
I seen the same one.
Like, how is this happening? Then next thing you know, just like XXL vibe.
Yeah.
Like it just started going air. I'm like, bro, what? And remind you, we don't even have an official trailer out. So
that's not even the official trailer.
It's in development.
Did it force you? But here's the thing: did it force you to move quicker on it now than you may have wanted to?
Absolutely, 1000%. But you know, we ready for whatever. And at the end of the day, you know, this is Screw's 20-year memorial, and you know, we wanted, you know, stuff to align with that, you know, kind of. But it's just like everything wasn't ready. You know what I'm saying? Like we wish all them views would, like I seen 500,000 here, 600,000 here. I think XXL posted some, got 400, 500, 600. Seen a dude on Facebook with like 800,000. I'm talking about, it's just like, but it for me as a director and as a cinematographer, to be honest with you, like I ain't even posting about nothing for like the first 48 hours because I was just like, my phone was going crazy from people all over the world. And it was just like, as a cinematographer, obviously you want people to see the best version of your work. And you know what I'm saying? So like stuff on Twitter and it was great. I don't know who screenshot it would or recorded on their phone. You know how they got the screen record joint? It was just, so the quality level, I wish we could just have funneled that to one place. Yeah. So everybody could see the, you know, the quality and the hard work that we put into it. I think ultimately, obviously everybody now can see like, man, it's a real project, you know what I'm saying? This is real quality, but that part was a little uncontrollable, but it just got to a point where it just started spiraling and like all these different publications started putting it up. And, you know, at some point it was just like, you know what I'm saying? I sit back, talk to the team. Our internal team is just like, bro, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And then at some point I just got peace with it like, bro, this was Screw. You know, I mean, because a lot of the stuff wasn't talking about me as a director. It was just like, DJ Screw, this coming out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's like nobody know what's happening. People cutting up, making their own edits. It was just...
Oh, that's coming. Boys is going to do their
making up own stories on like a lot of the blogs. You know, the blogs, everybody has their own story of what it is or what they think it is. Because I know when we're doing our news report, like, I'm reading off the blogs, not knowing that this is not coming straight from you.
Yeah,
because there was even a part I asked Kiotti, like, can I even say this? Because I don't even know if this is going to even be in the movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, and that's why it was important to, you know, to talk about it. Because at first it was just like, yo, so much stuff is happening so fast, like we should just stay silent. But then, you know, out of the integrity for the family and for the estate, it's important. It was just important to say like, yo, this is in development. Things are still in the works. This is not, we don't have no for show release date. Just ain't a movie. And stuff is still, you know, in motion.
What is your vision for this project? When everything is said and done, and not even about TV networks and none of that.
Yeah.
What is your vision for this project? When you started making this project, what did you see the finish line being? The finish line is?
The finish line is an opportunity for every creative in Texas.
Okay.
Period. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of these, and to highlight some of the people who did not get the light they deserve during that time frame. You know, this project, first and foremost, this project is 100% a Houston-based film production team, which is major. You know what I mean? This is stuff, you know, these huge Hollywood companies put millions of dollars into, and just to know that we put something together at this level with a 100% base Houston team is vital. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's, so we bringing opportunities from that space. Then obviously, you know, the project gonna have music underneath, underscore. Boom. Now we got the opportunity to include so many different dope artists from Texas and introduce, you know, that vibe, and so you got that element of it. And then now we get to highlight some of these stories and some of these inner stories that, again, may or may not have been told during that time period, and highlight some people that may not have got the light they deserve. So it's so many different layers, but ultimately, to, like you said, the finish line is to open up the door for Texas. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's no point for me to be this director in Hollywood working with big companies like Sony Pictures and Marvel and doing all this. Like, what am I doing for the town? This, like, how am I elevating where I'm from? How can I help give more opportunities? You know what I'm saying? And that's what IO is about, opportunity. And so that's you know, that's what it is.
How hard was it for you? Well, because this is a true statement. Two of the most talented artists in the city are really sitting in here with me right now. These are not games. This is real.
Appreciate that, bro.
Marqus is probably the best
Hard.
rapper for a
Marqus
long
hard.
time. Like,
Yeah.
not even. It's frustrating because bro would jump on Instagram, right, and there don't be no million views, and he just be smooth. He be killing, but his face don't even be like really,
slight work. It'd be like
this.
slight work.
He be like, yo, look. And he be rapping hard, but his face be so calm. Like,
Man.
you know what? That's what you got to make one of them angry videos. You do that because you already rap good. If you just
Spitting out at the camera.
Extra hope. You do some of
Extra
that.
grit.
You do some of that.
Right.
Legitimately one of the most talented artists
Absolutely.
I've ever met. Period.
Appreciate
Just
that, bro.
pen game strong. You creative in the studio writing. Boy, I seen your streams. I seen your numbers streaming around this thing.
Boy, chill vibes.
You see me?
Hey.
Boy got the whole
Say.
streaming numbers up. He was like, oh, it's another million. Thank you, guys. Another million. That's how you feeling out here. So for you to even step into this, I know at a certain extent you have to maybe like put the music on hold. Is it any more music coming this year?
Man, I actually worked on a huge project that a lot of people gonna know about. I mean, it's out, you know what I'm saying? But right now we taking a hold on music. You know what I'm saying? We putting a just brief pause on it because, man, I know that God has blessed me with other gifts.
Okay.
And I just feel like if you got gifts and you're not sharing them with the world, what you doing?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like pointless. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, that's my thought process right now. I know, you know, Ayo been around now for going on 10 years. You feel what I'm saying? And so I know I got a vision. I know I got a character trait to bring people together for a greater and positive cause. And so beyond just being a director and a visionary, I want to utilize all my gifts. My gift of bringing people together, my gift of seeing things on camera and on the screen, my gift of music, and putting that all into one box. And I think that's what this project embodies. You know what I'm saying? I'm helping put people in position like Marqus and other dope artists musically to be involved. You know what I'm saying? Marqus is a hell of an actor. You know what I'm saying? Obviously.
Facts.
Appreciate it.
Been on major networks, Fox, like you said, Marvel, Cloak and Dagger, Shots Fired. Like, bro, a legitimate actor out here. At the same time, you got, you know, he's an amazing artist musically. And then you got so many other dope, amazing artists musically from this city, from this state.
Right.
And so I got to think bigger than, I'm a producer and songwriter. I got hits, I got plaques, multi-platinum and Grammy nominated,
Right.
Stellar Award trophies, all that. But how can I bring people together and shine a light on more people? You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like when you think about legacy, it's like a legacy is what Screw did. He put people into position for 20 years later to still be able to win.
Purpose.
You feel what I'm saying? Yep. And so that's what I'm on right now, man. I'm at a point, I'm at an age like, okay, I know my gifts. How can I utilize my gifts and help other people with my gifts and still be able to share mine?
Right.
So that's what I'm on, and I think this project kind of embodies all that. I can help other dope artists musically, get them involved in this project, underscoring with this project. I can get dope actors, get them involved, and then I can get other people in the film community involved. And then obviously I can use my gifts to help orchestrate all that and make sure that it look right. So that's where we at.
We feel honored and blessed, man. You know, when you live in the city and you grow up listening to a radio station, like how big is this moment? Like this the first interview. We up here, it's us. You know what I'm saying? It's family.
Yeah.
How does that feel?
Man, it's good, man. It feel great. You know, I'm from Mo City. I grew up on 97.9 The Box. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is family. You know what I'm saying? This is what I grew up on. I grew up on this, and I grew up on Screw. And so, I mean, I think everything just come full circle when it's time.
Right.
And I think that's where we at. We at the full circle moment. You know what I mean? So, still a whole lot more to go with this project, but I'm excited, and this is a big deal.
Started at the room in the
Started.
night.
Listen,
now
man.
you up here with me and Keisha in the morning, baby.
Come on.
Come on now.
Come on.